competitively. It will be a really exciting race. And the race is beginning. There's nothing very special here, just the normal serious stations. The little blue colors, that eerie background sound we hear. Nothing very special. There's just thing you want to do is go as fast as you can to the end of Ceres Station, see Ceres Italy taking damage because it's way faster than shooting 100 times. So they will take damage here because it is a script event that if you are in a critical health, Ceres Italy will go away so you don't die. So it's way faster than shooting 100 times. After that, they will just go away off Ceres Station as fast as they can. So let's see who will win that Ceres race. If I'm not mistaken, with both of their PPs, Ivan and both Jack are running all routes. Very good time from Ivan's with a 45, winning that mental race here. So now the action will happen here in the Zebes planet. So the station was just a little warm up. So from here on, once it will be able to control Samus, it will go directly into Polar. That's the first place you will see somebody using Moonfalls or Moonwall to Moonfalls. If not, it will be in the climb. So because that first Moonfall is quite hard, so but the climb is pretty free. So Ivan is using Moonfalls, the fast falls. Jack also is using it. So as you see, the climb is really the place where it's the most notable place to see somebody use it. It's really free. Really good at pitless room from both of our runners. At these skill levels, you will expect that kind of clean movements from both of them. Oh, they're taking the morph balls, so they will be able after that to take the first missiles. After that, they will go see the bomb Teresa. Ivan's PB is a 4436. For the moment, Ivan seems to be in the lead, but we're in the beginning, so everything can change. So we really can't say who is in the lead. And at this skill levels, every little mistake will be very noticeable on who will get the lead or not during the moment, of course, in the early games. I've been using the traditional wall jump climbs, and I think Jack also. Yes, both using the traditional wall jump climb. Both doing a really good job. As you can see, just some little mistake and make Jack already in the lead. At these skill levels, everything's count now. Practically in sinking for the Bomb Teresa fight. Just know that BT is in case somebody will ask a question, is BD skippable? No, it is only skippable in, if you're on PAL for NTSC. It is humanly impossible in NTSC. Both having a good BD fight, Jack having a really great BD fight, having 2 Masai in full health, that's really optimal there. Ivan's having a good BD fights and exiting with optimal ammo and health also. So since we know both are doing all route, when he will go into the green pirate shaft, they will both take damage from the pirate. Normally, if you don't know, you check and you see if they're taking damage or killing the pirates. Killing the pirates normally is a sign that they will do Phantom first. Thinking it will be a sign they will be doing all route, or at least if you're thirsty muffin, it's going to see Craig first, then do KRDB route. So, as expected, both are taking damage. The reason why, when you're doing Phantom first, you kill the pirate is because you only have 1 E-tanks and you have no suit, so you want to save as much as possible. But since they're going down and see Kraid, they will have various suit right after, and they will have hydrogen boots E-tanks. And Kraid, it's not a really hard boss. The chance of death is really minimal, so you don't need to save as much health as you need when going down. Now taking the first super pack, the early super pack. This is the most important super pack, since as you can see they did perform a mock balls to get into below those gates. Normally you need to have speed booster and you need to defeat Spore Spawn, which is the intended first super pack, but you don't want to fight Spore Spawn, especially with only missiles. So we skip him entirely. You really don't want to do that fight. It's a really slow fight. So that sequence breaks the most important one. Now both are into a big pink. Nice done back from Jack. Both are taking those missile back, and it would take the charged missile. The charged beam after taking the charged missiles, and they will go in and into Green Star. They continue to then descend the red towers. As you can see, both of our runners are pretty in sync. Now Jack has secured some lead already there, but nothing else is still set in stone. A lot that can still happen between those two. So now they're in red towers. They will go ahead and instead of doing the intended route for Kraid, they will sequence break against by doing a jump, a wall jumping is into Kraid also, or you can also break to those 3 super block that blocking the ways to run and jump Kraid's lair. So I think both will do that, yes. As you can see, they're now inside Kraid's lairs, where they will fight their first boss, which is also the first intended boss. So there's 2 ways to kill Kraid. There's the charge beam methods, where you shoot with the charge beam to stun lock Kraid's end and then shoot 4 super missiles. And there's the 2 missile 3 supers method, which you use 2 missile, 1 to open the mouth and then 1 to hurt him, to then shoot 3 supers when he has a certain animation opens. Both will use the 2 missile 3 supers since it is faster, since it generates less lag, because the reason why you see them morph during that phase is to minimize the amount of lag you will get, which is really important. The less lag you have, the more fast you are. Both also having a great, quick kills, nailing it like what it was expected from that skill levels. Jack having a little troubles with his missile counts, having no missiles. Gray was really stingy, and those pirates also, so. Because of RNG, Ivan's having pretty much good leads for the moment. And Ivan's keeping the great Z tanks. Crazy tanks, the less E tanks you will skip, since it's a really good safety items, but since it's a single elimination, those players are really great players. I was not expecting any of them to pick that E tanks. If they are picking safety E tanks, I bet will be a greedily E tank, since it's faster to take, and will be principally for molar brains if they take a safety E tanks and not for the rounds. The reason why credit tanks is a good safety item compared to greedily for less experimental runners is because you get 100 more energy for the entirety of your run. So now that I've taken the iChambu E-Tanks, this is your second E-Tanks. Third, if you take the safety crate E-Tanks. So Ivan will be taking that missile pack, while Jack also taking that missile pack. I think normally he skipped that missile pack, but we'll go for 20 missiles. I think it's for safety reasons you should go with 20 missiles, mainly for Molar Brains. Normally, all throughout, you never see that that missile tank being skipped, except at Wall Breakers levels in all route, like Z-Music and Jack levels. Both having good rooms. Since I'm having a little technical difficulty with jump. At this skill level, you know when you will be able to get that jump or not. That's why you see him stopping and then returning where he needed to be, because at this skill level, you know exactly if he will make it or not. Compared to less experimental runner that will still try it and fails. So taking both their speed booster, one of the great movement items, iChambu being the first I find, because without iChambu, speed booster is pretty much bad in terms of jumping. So speed booster being also a great movement item, making you go really fast. Now Jack will be entering soon what I call the true washroom in the game. This is that room, except when you see player of Jack and Ivan skill levels, that room's really awkward to move in. It's really awkward. It's more awkward than the worst room in the games, I find. So now they're taking the best beam in the games, wave beams. Since with that beams you will be able to do a special beam combos called the X Factor with wave beams, which will be used basically throughout all the round in this route. You will see it against Phantom, Butt Wounds, and Dragons, so it's a really good beams. So now both, after taking all they need some Norfairs, they will go out of Norfairs and will have to climb us Red Towers onto the second boss, Phantoms. Then for the jump, and that nice jump from Ivans. That jump is pretty hard, so it can be normal to see somebody fails it. It's a kind of precise jump. So since they only have 2 E-tanks and they didn't take crates safety tanks, you won't see any of them to do the Alpha Spark. Normally, when you see runners with 3 tanks, they will do the Alpha Spark, the first spark here, since you have the energy to spare. But since you only have 2 E-tanks, you don't really have the energy to spare here, unless you really want to go for the swag. But it's pretty much dangerous with the 2 E-tanks since you want a lot of health. Since after Phantoms, you have typically you go into Maritia and Butt Wounds, so you don't have any E-tanks to take before that to refill your health. It will be after Butt Wounds. Oh, Jack getting trolled by the Rippers. Was able to make it so successfully, and really nice job for Ivans getting that dump back here. It's a really hard trick. Now both taking the first power bounce, the Alpha power bounce, which is also the first intended power bounce pack you will take in a casual playthrough. That's why they're naming Alpha power bounce. So now both will be taking the elevators to exit Red Towers to then go into Wreck Ship, where they will fight their second intended boss, which is also the second boss you fight in the all route. So, I'm pretty sure Jack will go for Ocean Fly, but I'm not sure if Ivans go for the Ocean Fly. Seems yes, both of them go in, Jack with the missile setup and Ivan with the super missile, and both missing it. This setup here, the Ocean Fly, is pretty hard. So even the skill levels, it's not that rare to see them fail the Ocean Fly. So it's pretty still normal to see them fail those strats. We have a really close race for them. Like I said was at the beginning, it is really an exciting race. At this skill level, every little mistake and happen, like I said, will make them shift the lead pretty much easily. Now, one of the major points where the leads can really change for good is Phantoms, the main RNG points in all routes and new route also. The main RNG point in Super Metroid alls. Phantoms has 3 particular each pattern can recognize the fast, the mid, and the slow. And both of them didn't get the fast patterns. So, seeing both of them didn't get the mid, they will both get the slow patterns. Very unfortunate. Both nailing that X factor. And you think that both will go for the hybrid strat. They will go for a Doppler for the second round. I think Ivan get a mid pattern. Oh, and mid. Oh. And he did shoot Super Missile as not the last shot. You don't want that. Was probably one missile short. If you shoot a Super Missile and Phantom is not the killing blow, Phantom with a raging state, which is that state, which lose approximately 18 seconds. So now Jack has a good lead toward Ivans, and Ivans seems to be being penalized by this mistake by a slow. Yeah, he seemed to be with that kills with the short shot. He was one missile short of killing Phantoms. That's really unfortunate for Ivans. Oh, it's 15 seconds rage state. Thank you for the correction. So now both are taking their second super pack. Jack going for the left side attack. A really nice attack from Jack. Very well done. Still an hard strat to pull off. Especially at the end. Oftentimes you will see it's the end runners would great skill levels like with Jack. Often what I saw is the end where they will fail is where they won't keep the blue suit. I'm also going for the left side attack. Nicely done from Ivans, but missing that atomic, but still very fast. And nice bowling spark from Jack. So it will be the turn of Ivan to enter bowlings. So Jack now can relax in the bowling cutscene, taking, if I remember correctly, 30 seconds. So if you want, you can chat with us or checking his social media for a moment. Nice bowling spark from Ivans too. Nicely done. Now taking Gravity Suit. This suit is a pretty OP suit because, except for Baby Metroid and the Mother Brain's Rainbow Beams, this suit overlaps Varia in every things. In damage reduction, in heat protection, and also let you move freely under liquids. It's a really good suit, reducing damage by 75% unless unlike Varia with its 50% damage reduction. The reason you still take Varia even in new routes is because of Mothering Rainbow Beam's crit attack that deals 600 points of damage. Taking only Varia's as a reduction form of damage will do 300 points with Varia, so you don't need to take 3 more energy tanks. So now both of our runners will be going down the Red Tower to enters Maridia, where they will fight the mini boss Butt Wounds, which is you can't skip Butt Wounds unless you're using Major Glitch. It's in a no Major Glitch category, it's impossible to skip Butt Wounds, as far as I understand, and as far as I know. After killing Butt Wounds, they will go and kill the third boss, which is an obligatory boss to kill if you want to enter Tourian, except unless you're doing Major Glitch against not authorized since no Major Glitch race, they will have to kill dragons as the third boss. Both so far have been really great movements. So now Jack will be entering that lungs, but the Butt Wound fights. Butt Wounds always start in the same place, but his pattern where he will move is always different. So you can easily prepare yourself for the extractors here, like Jack did. Having a good Butt Wound patterns and nailing the first round, one round Butt Wounds, really well done, Jack. In not that long will be Ivan's turn to do it. Now taking the Butt Wound Urge Tank as their third and final E-Tanks, unless it will take really safety E-Tanks, which is faster to take than create safety tanks. Now we'll see. Let's see if Jack will be too good or not for Alfie. And nailing it. Expecting no less from somebody of his skill levels to get the full Alfie. Nice shot from Ivans with his Butt Wound. I didn't really see it. Was it 1 or 2 rounds? Now, both would be fighting dragons. Jack already in the dragons room fight. Dragons is the most technical boss you will fight, where the list also can change pretty much easily there. So setting up for the X sector openings. Create openings on Jack. And really nicely done for Ivans, getting that full Alfie too. Ooh, was a little afraid one. Oh, nice spike shoot from Jack. Was a little afraid with that that chain damage. Now Ivan is inside his room. Oh, and Jack losing his spike suit. As you can see, a spike suit is really easy to lose. Any input you do that will activate a shine spark will activate a spike suit. Very unfortunate from Jack, but it's just to see that how easy it is to lose your spike suit. But at least in all routes, since you have space jump, not being able to do the reverse Alfie, do not lose that much time compared to a new route. Oh, and Dragon's being a little thready with Ivans. As mentioned earlier, Dragon's the most technical fight. Pretty hard to get it really good. As Dragon can also troll you pretty hard. Now Jack is going to buy Kakali to get his prize beams, the second best beams, which is the plasma beams. Oh, Ivan, please be careful with that elf. You can't afford to get a single hit. Dragon dealing 40 points of damage. Oof. Was about to kill dragons. Now everything is safe for Ivans. We'll get elf bombs, which is unfortunate. But at least he is still alive. Taking his turn the worst item in the game, space jump. As you can see with dragons, a very technical fight. Everything can go around pretty quickly, even with good runners. So now Ivan's exiting UCC Coliseum. As you see in Coliseum with space jump is not that penalizing being able to do the reverse Alfie. So now it will be the Ivan's turn to get his prize beams, the second best beam in the game, plasma beams. Jack8 will be returning to Norfair's and will be taking Ice Beam. There's two reasons why you take Ice Beam. First, damage output, and second, the Metroid rooms, because you want to be super fast. And Ice Beam is a really great beam to be fast. Oh, and Ivan with a Plasma Spark! Really nicely done, Ivans. That was a really good spark. It's a really hard one also. I didn't expect anybody to go for the Plasma Spark. Nice, Ivans. So, like I said, Ice Beam is for the military room, because if not Ice Beam, you can kill them with missiles, super missiles, and you will need to use 3 power bombs to kill the Metroid. So it's really slow. So you're taking Ice Beam. Even it can be a little slower over in some room, because you need to minimum 2 shot the enemies to kill them, because Ice Beam, the first shot, if it's the killing blow, will never kill the enemies, we will freeze them. The second will kill them. So after taking the Ice Beam, Jack will be going down into lower Norfair's. Same thing for Ivan when he will be taking his prize Ice Beam. Doing the northern route for Jack. The northern route is a little slower than the southern route, but it's easier to do, because if you do not do the southern route correctly, it's easy to lose time compared to the northern route. So Ivan is in his turn entering Northairs. He will be taking his Ice Beam. While Jack is in direction to go take Lower Northair elevators. A really nice rooms there from Jack. And a really nice granite boost room. It was a really nice setup. This is, I think, the fastest way to do the granite boost room in the granite boost. Well, Jack is already in Lower Northairs. Will use his plasma beam to kill those two pirates to reduce lag. Oh. Missing the shot was too fast with his input. It can happen at these skill levels when you're too good and you do your inputs really too fast. Really nice fast pillar from Jack. Killing that pirate here for lag reduction. Nice rush in the game rooms by Jack. So now it will be Ivan's turn to perform the kinetic boost. Him too doing the fast method. A really nice kinetic boost on Ivan's. And oh, missing the second cargo there, but nice cargo still from Jack. Those two doing a cargos is not an easy feat, so it's pretty still normal to see people's failures at any skill levels. It's just easier to do at higher skill levels, but still nonetheless are hard tricks. Now Jack is now entering his Ridley fight. Ridley can still be a jerk in this fight by not doing what you want, by not being cooperative. But this fight is pretty much trivial with the beam combos that both runners have, taking 20 short shot to kills. After being kills, he will still try to grab you, so you want to get grabbed by Ridley to make sure that he explodes and being killed pretty much fast. So, yeah, no, he's dead. Watch out, Jack. Nicely done. So as you can see, really when they'll try to still grab you. So by getting grabbed, you make sure that really his death is way much faster. You don't have to wait, and you reduce the chance of being hit also by Ridley while he's trying to grab you. You might want also to help him grab you. In the meantime, make sure it is as fast as you can and you take less damage as possible. So now it is Ivan's turn to enter Ridley's fight. Nice wasteland from Jack. That strat, when you clip and all, is still not that easy things to do. Now with the 3 musketeers and with the 3 pleb hunters here, you can see how plasma beams is great. It lets you kill enemies first pretty quickly and let you hitbox them if you need to. Nice job from Ivans. So now here, you will see Jack killing all the key hunters. Not because he wants to be safe, but because, if I remember, it is the fastest strat to do when we are about to kill the 3 musketeers with 2 charge shots. So, in a way, killing the 3 musketeers is a safe and fast strat. It's really nice when both of them combines. Still nicely done wasteland from Ivan. As you can see, the pushing when you want to clip can still be pretty hard to get. Since you need to be you need to jump and break spin in the right position. So now Jack and Ivan having both killed all of their boss, will now go into Turien. By that they will exit Northairs and then going by Red Towers, but they will take the Meridia route, since it is faster to go through Meridia to then exit at the top of Red Towers to be at the elevators there. And another application you see of Plasma Beam with Ivan's hitboxing the 3 musketeers. When you shoot plasma beams give some iframes to enemy that you can abuse and pass through them, and really nice deboost on Ivan's there. So now Jack is exiting Red Towers. The only thing you need to do is continuing to the left and entering Terminators a second times. You then go into the green parachute and then open that red door you have seen the green parachute, because that is the way to Turien. That was really nice on Jack here from when entering Terminators. Really nice meatballs. Nicely done by Green Pirate Chef. And now when we enter this room, the Golden 4 rooms or G4 rooms, or which I like to call it the horizontal bomb jumping training rooms. You will have a lot of time to relax. You will be able to write in chat like he is doing now, if you want, or do like or check his social media, taking a little break, or do like a lot I see doing is practicing the horizontal bomb jump here. That's why I call it the horizontal bomb jumping training rooms. So now Jack is entering Turien. It's here you see the best application of the ice beam. Why it is really important to take to be fast. Really nice Metroid room 1 by Jack. Lay the bomb a little too far, but still a really good, nice room. Really perfect Metroid room 2s. That third Metroid kills in the Metroid room 3 is really hard to do still, so it was still a good room from Jack. Grouping all of them and killing them with Messiah to be sure he has a right amount of supers, which he has done nicely, because as you can see he has 20 and 9. If he had used a Super Messiah, he would have 20 and 8, which I think would be forced to use Messiahs on the first door. Now he can knows you have safe numbers, but he can not make a single mistake with his ammo count. It's the turn of Ivan to enter those Metroid rooms. Very nice baby skip from Jack, a really fast one. Nicely done. You see, Jack might seem to show us how easy the baby skip is, but in reality, the baby skip is not that easy. Especially the setup he's using. Wow, really great Metroid Room 3 from Ivans. This is the optimal way to do it, and it's really hard to perform. Nicely done from Ivans. Into using missiles, which is a great things to do in case you don't get good super drops, but you get the supers he needs, so it's really safe with the ammo count. You have the optimal missile and super count. Now Jack doing finishing his Battle Rain 1, now entering Battle Rain 2. This fight is pretty much fast with all route because of the mean combo. Also taking 20 charge shot to kill the Mother Brains too. But also you need to watch out with the catch-up phase of Mother Brains, since when she below 75% of her health, she will shoot her infamous catch-up beams like she did, but since he took damage from the onion rings with his iframe, was safe. So nice Mother Brains to fight from Jack. Like I said, because of with this combo, after Infinity Shot, she's exactly lost 75% of her health. So at the 16th shot, you need to watch out. So it's pretty much important to count in this fight to be so you're ready for that infamous catch-up beam. Really good Mother Rain 1 from Ivans. No, not getting trial outs by the turrets. Sometimes the turrets can be a little tricky by looking at you, not shooting, but just looking at you, and you're like, do I shoot or I don't shoot? Will the turret shoot while I shoot? When you go with 15 missiles and 10 supers, it's really monkeyes when the turret look at you. Now, Ivan's also in his Mother Rain 2 fights. 20 charge shot needed. Now finishing it. Nicely done from both our runners. Be prepared on Jack's side for the most saddest moment in the SM history. Bible thumbs here. The baby's dying for you. It's a really sad moment. Jack is getting closer to Mother Brain to reduce lag when shooting the hyper beams, because if you're too far away, you will generate more lag, since hyper beams against Mother Brains lag. So the closer you are, the sooner that hyper beams will disappear upon contact on Mother Brains, and the less lag you will get. And really nicely done by Jack here. I mean, really good Mother Brain 3 fight. Well, Jack in the escape. And Ivans is in the cutscene, can also relax during that cutscene. If I remember correctly, the cutscene is 2 minutes long. Somebody in chat with better knowledge will correct me if I'm wrong on that. Really nice escape from Jack so far. And nice B-mod spark. Well done. Ivan also being close mother brain to reduce as much lag as he can. Jack doing the objectively right choice, not saving the animals. Since saving the animals lose strength, you don't want to save them. And GG to Jack, winning with an official SLL time of 45-14. Winning this race will put it in a further ahead in the elimination stage. Congratulations, Jack. Now Ivan's being eliminated. Will he save the animals for the beams? Or will he do the objectively right choice on not saving the animals? So far, really good routes by Ivans. Nicely done all the way through. Ivan deciding for the traditional upward shine spark and not for the B-mod spark. So will he memes or do the objectively correct choice? No, doing the objectively correct choice on not saving the animals. And congratulations to Ivans, finishing with an official SLL time of 46:35. Since this was single elimination, Ivans is now eliminated from the race. Still, really great race on both of our runners. Congratulations to both of them. They did put a really great and quality race. At this skill levels, it's always really a nice thing to see. All the optimization you can see. Well done from both of them. And be sure to follow both of our runners. They really deserve to be followed. If you want to see more quality runs, follow both of them. Yes, well, yeah, Ivan is now eliminated since it is single eliminations. So this was the only race of 2 days. If you want to see more race, you have to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. EDT for the round 32. This was the round 16 though, with Jack vs Ivan. But tomorrow at 5:30 for the round 32, so you will have B-Mutt versus Nintoasters. Then at 6 p.m. you have Alts and Goats versus Vertex, which will be your 2 race for tomorrow's. Be sure to tune in for tomorrow for really good race, because you will have quality runs on both B-Mods and Alts and Goats. So be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's. So thank you, everybody. That will be the round for 2 days. So thank you for seeing those 2 great runners runnings, and we will see you tomorrow for the next mission. Have a nice evening, alls.